This perception of electric vehicle environmental benefit introduction, I'd like to ask you to please raise your hand if you drove or rode in car to get here today. Pretty much every one of you did not. Okay, now this is problematic because we are currently in a climate crisis. We have rising sea levels, erosion, and an increased tendency of flash flood, especially here on Maui. According to the Environmental Protection Agency, 29% persen apa bahasa Inggrisnya of emissions come from the transportation sector, including the cars we use every day. To solve this, people create electric vehicles, which are believed to be more environmentally friendly. But if we think about it, electric cars get their energy from the power grid, which mostly relies on non-renewable sources like coal, oil, and natural gas. So even though electric cars don't have tailpipes, they still indirectly contribute to global warming. Moreover, according to the laws of thermodynamics, every energy conversion loses some energy as heat. The energy process in electric cars is much longer than in gasoline cars, making them less efficient. So, this was my theory that electric car might not be as good as we were led to assume by the zero emissions logos on the back of many electric vehicles. But I want to prove this statistically and numerical rather than just my high school brain thinking it's over. So I conducted a research project. Do electric vehicles actually operate as environmental friendly as we believe them to be? I thought, how could I model this electric vehicle to show their indirect carbon emissions? This was tricky because according to the Department of Transportation, electric vehicle apa sih nulisannya, vehicle Google Translate vehicle Electric vehicle efficiency depends on factors such as how you drive, your driving habits, the temperature outside, the slope of the road, and the road condition. All of these affect how efficient an electric car is beyond what the manufacturer claims. So, I took back to a petroleum-powered car. We looked at gas mileage rate that reflects how you drive. I want to translate this to an electric car. Your car's dashboard usually show a range and kilowatt-hour capacity, how much your battery holds. I took this number through 64 participants survey and draw up a linear model of how much CO2 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 electric car produced specific to the Maui population. Then I did the same for combustion powered cars and compared them. The result were what I expect. An electric car is actually worse for the environment initially, at least on the island of Maui. Science infrastructure differs, but they become differ after about uh, 16,000 miles. From that point on, electric cars are more sustainable in the long run. However, they are worse initially because of the high startup emission costs, mainly from lithium battery, which is detrimental to ecology and creates large emission. I also conducted another survey of 33 participants to analyze how they perceive electric vehicles. Much like a survey you just now, I found that the public significantly misperceives the environmental benefit of electric vehicle, vehicles. Now, my point is not to say you're wrong or to stop driving electric vehicles, because no, they are still better in the long run than petroleum powered ones. Once, once, whatever. My point is that we should take a step back and analyze our sustainability in initiative, initiatives as a system rather than as singular entities. We should look at the repercussions repercussions of everything as a whole, how things tie into one another, how our transportation sector is into our energy production sector. Everything we do is interconnected, and every choice we make has ripple effect on the planet. So I want you think to know, what are you doing that is sustainable, or that you think is sustainable? How can we better it? How can we maximize our sustainability from it, and how can we better the earth? Thank you.